Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. I have tracked down Garfast, and it's time to ask him about this brooch.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Where did you find this? In a web in the waterworks, you say? This belonged to my great grandfather, whose name I now bear. Thank you for bringing it to me. Oh, so it wasn't the Garfast that owned the brooch, but instead his descendant, which I guess will do well enough. Whee! Now, I think it is time that we speak with Bosi down in the Chamber of Crossroads. I have returned from helping your friend, and I even managed to help the people in the waterworks a little bit.
Thank you for saving Swaina from the goblins and from himself.
Yes, I'm glad, for he is strong of arm and valiant. We will have need of him many days to come. I hope he does not get himself into trouble before then. I have read more of the book of Miserable, and does it get any better? Probably not, considering that they started at the end.
I am worried that the account in the book of Mazabul might happen again.
Yes, it's worse than I expected, Pineleaf. Balene's final lot was grim. I have not yet read it all, but there is much here that should be taken as a warning. They were greatly outnumbered, but seemed not to know this until it was too late. Return to the Chamber of Leadership in the 21st Hall in Zelimelech and tell my cousin Broger that we need more caution. I'm worried that if we do not take lessons from Balene's expeditions, we will be doomed to his fate. Perhaps I'm overreacting? Indeed, I hope that this is the case. Regardless, bring my warning to Broger as quickly as you may. Aye, aye, sir. Hello there, Broger. I am back, and Bosi feels that we're in danger.
Bosi is worried for nothing. This time will be different.
Yes, look at the victories that we've already had in such a short time frame. We'll be fine, Pineleaf. Do not heed Bosi's groundless worrying. He always does this. Moria has cost us so much already. Surely the worst is behind us. Those who do not listen to history are doomed to repeat it.
My nephew has come up with a daring plan. You should ask him about it.
Yes, he conceived a diversionary strike against a certain hall in the Deeps to draw the orcs of the White Hand from their camp. This way, a second group could enter into the camp and defeat its leader. It will be dangerous for both groups, but it's a good plan. Imagine it. With one axe blow, we will cut off the head of the White Hand presence here in Moria. Bosi's fears will be assuaged, and the face of such a victory. Will you help my nephew Bori with the preparations of this strike? He grieves still for Broin, and he feels that he must earn honor doubly, for himself and for my slain son. If this strike is successful, he will have done so. Very well. Let's see what Bori needs us to do. What do we need to do?
We need weapons and armor that can be repaired or melted down.
Yes, even if my plan goes on smoothly, both groups of dwarves will be in danger. Orcs of the White Hand are deadly, and there is sure to be some fighting here. We're low on equipment, though, and certainly lack the armor and weapons my two teams will require. I mean, look at this. Even you're fighting in your pajamas. What? Oh, never mind. That's your scholar outfit. Never mind. Anyway, if you can help find dented armor, broken blades, and cracked shields on Orcs Rod, Zelimelech, the Redhorn Loads, and within their camps, this equipment might be repaired. If they are too damaged, we can melt them down and use them to make new weapons and armor, and maybe even something hobbit-sized. Yes, in any case, I will be able to equip my teams with weapons and armor for victory will require. The victory will require. Okay, dokie. And what else do you need?
My plan requires as many courageous dwarves as will volunteer.
I will need the help of the bravest dwarves of the company if my plan is to succeed, Pineleaf. One group will make a feint against the guarded junction on the eastern road, and I will lead the other against Stasnach, the encampment to the White Hand. Speak with the dwarves at the 21st Hall and recruit as many as you can for this mission. Bring to their minds visions of honor and valor, for there will be both in great supply. Once the White Hand has been driven from Moria, we will have peace beneath the mountainside. Alrighty? Yeah, what else?
I need to know the lay of Stosnach if my plan is to succeed.
Yes, one team of dwarves will lead a diversionary strike on the outpost on the eastern road in order to draw the main body of White Orcs out of the camp, Stasnach. At the same time, a second group will stealthily enter into Stasnach and defeat the White Hand leader. I need information about these locations, Pineleaf. Examine the strength of the force along the eastern road and become familiar with the layout of Stasnach. I want you to collect barrels of black powder from within Stasnach and return them to me. We will deprive them of this dangerous weapon wherever we can. Yes, and investigate these locations and return to me with any information that you discover. My father is always telling me that the information is among the doors of mightiest weapons. How we wield the information you bring back will determine the success of my plan. Very well, I shall do so. Let's start by proposing the plan to various dwarves in the 21st Hall, and I suspect there are some dwarves in the 21st Hall that have some quests for me. Hello there, how would you like to go on an expedition?
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
I can tell you right now, I saw his diary where he got killed. He definitely does not live. But any case, what did you want? Oh, I'm Dari, and I hail from the Lonely Mountain, and no, I'm not going on an expedition for you, because it is hard to believe that we truly are treading in the ancient paths of Khazad-dûm, is it not? It is enough to kindle a flame in the heart of even the stoniest dwarf. There is one thing which I have particular interest, the mirrors you have seen about the 21st Hall. I believe there are 4 of them, and that I have a theory about what they are for. Could you go and record some of the information about these mirrors, such as the rotation, the location, and so forth? I would like to study what you find. Fine. Alright, good. But now I still need to see if I can find a dwarf that's willing to help in this expedition. How'd you like to help on an expedition against the orcs, I mean?
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Don't question my valor, Warden, but I will not follow young Bori to my death. Lord Broger has already lost his son on this endeavor. Unless someone wiser than Bori leads the assault into Stangas, I fear that Lord Bosi will lose his as well. I'll take that as a no. Right, now, oh, here's another one right over here. Hello there, how would you like to follow Bosi into glory?
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
I have a great deal of respect for Bori, of course, but I have enough work to do without casting stones into a nest of hornets. The plan is ill-conceived, and unless Lords Bosi and Broger order it themselves, I will not have a part in it. Well, this is not going well. 0 for 2 so far. Well, here's another dwarf that looks like he might have time in order to have a little expedition. Hello there. How would you like to...
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
I will gladly volunteer for young Bori's mission. The sooner the White Hand is cast from Moria, the safer we'll all be. That's the spirit. Hello there, Skigny. How would you like to participate in a raid against the orcs?
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Oh, what's this plan of Bori's? A diversionary strike? I'm old-fashioned, and I do not appreciate such tactics. Enemies should be challenged head-on. Even if this were more to my liking, I have too many tasks on my plate and not enough time in which to complete them. It's a shame that I cannot fight alongside the young master. Well, at least he feels that he would do it if he had the time. And what about you? How would you like to participate in a raid?
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for dying Ironfoot.
I already have tasks to do, Pineleaf. I am sorry that I cannot help Bori in this mission, but I respect him for his undertaking. Well, at least we're getting more polite rejections this time. Oh, and here is one. Wheelie. Wheelie. Hello there. How'd you like to follow Bori into a raid of glory?
I will help Bori with his errand. Great honor will be ours.
Thank you, Baruch Kazad. I found 2 dwarfs that are willing to help.
Those are all the dwarves who volunteered? No matter, it's fine.
Yes, but that's barely enough for one group. Well, I'm sure you did your best, and we'll manage somehow. You're still going to go through with this. Well, I suppose that means I'm going to have to collect that armor and head on to the Redhorn Lodes. But I'm not ready to go to the Redhorn Lodes yet. Let's do some quests locally. Hello there. You wanted to speak with me?
Perhaps soon we will toast our victory against the Orcs of Moria.
Yes, welcome. Is not the 21st Hall the grandest sight in all Khazad-dûm? We have encountered no dangers here whatsoever, and I take this as a sign that the dwarves have won Zelemelech. We have established a great foothold here, and you are just in time for the celebration. Yes, if you would be so kind, please distribute the ale to the fine dwarves who have done such great work here. Distribute the ale. Alrighty then, let's go. Hello there, how about a little celebratory ale?
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Foreman Moger has sent us ale? How thoughtful! If he is confident that the hall is secure, then so am I. Pour me a drink, Warden. Yeah, this is going to go well. This is going to go well, I'm sure. Yes, there we go. How'd you like an ale from the foreman?
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Celebration already? That's grand news. I was not aware that we had made such great strides here, but I will take this as a sign of success. Thank you, Pineleaf. There you go. Okay. Oh. Hello there, how about some ale?
The lords of Moria have returned.
Ale? Now? Is it really so safe that I can drink ale while on watch? Well, I suppose if the foreman thinks it is, then there could be no harm in it. Right. And how about a bit of ale?
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
I do not need my wits about me for this easy post. Guard duty in this hall is nothing. Not an enemy in sight. Right. Okay. Well, while all that goes on, let's see, where is the next one? This way? Ah, here's one.
The House of Durin will live forever.
Ale from Moger? While I am tasked with repairs? Well, I suppose there could be no harm in this. What's the rush anyhow? Well, it sounds like he is... Actually, that looks like that's in this way. Right up here. Ah, there he is. Way up here. Up the ramp. Hello there. Ale delivery.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Well now, I was about to set repairing the scaffolding, but I suppose we can wait, right? Right. Yeah. There you go. And just one more delivery. Hello, ale delivery from the foreman.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
By Durin's beer, what is Foreman Moger about? No ale for me, thank you very much. I must stay sharp. Is that fool of a dwarf letting down his guard already? While it is true that we have been no intrusions upon our work here, and that we have made great progress, I do not believe that Zelemelech is safe yet. Alright, and that was rain. Well, apparently rain is raining on your parade.
The Lords of Moria have returned.
Pooh! Rain is clever, I am sure, but he always spoils everything with his zeal for overcaution. Yeah. Hey, how about taking this setting of morale, I guess? Alright then, what do I do about this?
Hear me out, friend, for I have a tale of glory to tell.
I grow weary of Rain's constant fretting. His open complaints are bad business here, you know. How about this? You are new here and unbiased. Why not patrol the wide hall? If you is free of enemies, Rain must put his fears to rest. I believe this is a fair compromise. If I am right, my dwarves can celebrate their victory without hesitation. Alright, fine. I will patrol this wide, empty hall. And I suppose that we could start down this way. And anyway, this would be a good time to check out a couple of mirrors here and there. Actually, let's start out by checking. There are no enemies in sight, but something catches my eye. Many orc arrows litter the floor of the 21st hall near the landing eastwards. We should collect these arrows. Alright, fine. I suppose I could collect them. Orc arrows here. Orc arrows there. Now, my question is, what are the circumstances in which these orc arrows came to be here? I've got absolutely no idea on that matter. Well, that's 5 of the arrows, and before I collect the last one, I better examine this little mirror here, because I can't just leave this mirror unfound, right? Good, that's one mirror. Then I can collect the last arrow. Then I will be able to, alright, here we go. Good. Then I could go and study the second mirror, then head off towards the second patrol point. Here we are at the south side, where everything so far seems to be okay. Good. Hold on. Something catches my eye. The torches around the south arch have been blown out, as a chill draft near the hall fills you with a bit of dread. And for some reason they use the American spelling of draft here, but okay. Right. So let's take care of a few torches. 2 and 3. And then let's take care of these torches. And once we finish lighting the torches, we could head to the third patrol point. And before we do the third patrol point, we'll of course also need the third mirror. Actually, this is the third mirror. How about that? Actually, getting the numbers right this time instead of going through a different order than intended. That's innovative, isn't it? Alright, here's the last one. I've been through here a few times. Hold it. Something catches my eye. I cannot help but to notice a great deal of rubble in this particular section of the 21st hall. I should investigate the rubble to see if the dwarves should be concerned about the stability of the ceiling. That's a pretty high ceiling. If something fell from that, it could do a pretty hard chunk of damage to my head, that's for sure. Well, let's go on this. And here. Good. Need a bit more. And just collect a few more rocks. Study one more mirror, and that means we will be done with this area, right? Yeah. And we answered the question of stability. Good. Now, aha, here is the final mirror. So let's go check that and then return back to Moger and Dari. I checked out all the mirrors.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Now let's take a look at the recordings you made. Yeah?
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
According to your documentation, the mirrors seem to be pointed at one another from the four corners of the 21st hall. The only one that doesn't match the others is the third. I wonder, would you be so good as to return to the third mirror and give it a little push? I would like to see what happens when the angles align. Alright, I'll check that out as soon as I've reported back to the foreman here. Hello there, I checked out the 3 areas. And I did find some arrows there.
The lords of Moria have returned.
These arrows could have been from any time, really. 1 year or 100. I do not think what your discovery signifies, but I thank you for your efforts just the same. Right? And on top of that, I didn't see anything else there. Except I did...
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Unless you count some drafts and some falling rocks. Yeah. No enemies, just as I said. Do you see, Rain? It is time for you to quit your crusade against our folks celebrating the victory and claiming Zelemelech.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Are you blind, Moger? Pineleaf reported many other things. Also, crumbling supports, filth everywhere, and evidence of orcs and goblins came through here not long ago at all. Well, imagine how you have the same data that's interpreted by different ways by 2 different people. And what do you say about that?
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
Rain is a squeaky wheel, and it's ruining the morale of my dwarves, and of me as well. I think it would be good for him to carry his own expeditions of Zelemelech, and perhaps then he'll see once and for all that there is no danger here worth fussing over. I hear there's a grand hall to the south of here and awaits exploration. You should join him, Pineleaf. Alright, fine. But I'm going to save that obviously for later because I need to take care of this mirror first. Ah, I believe this is one that needs a little bit of a nudge. It moved. I suppose that's a step in the right direction. Any change?
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Aha! Light! I knew it! The mirrors are an ancient light system of Moria. This technology is brilliant, but it has long been forgotten. What an incredible discovery! Okay, unfortunately that shield is not an incredible discovery in any way whatsoever. Jewelry of the survivalist. Nah. Well then, when we return next time, we will see how we do with Rain and exploring Zelemelech, and also we are going to be collecting those dented armors, blades, and shields to get better equipment for the dwarves. And that's what we'll do in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.